Tottenham Hotspur are now planning to submit an opening offer for an intelligent midfielder who has a release clause of €80 million, £69 million, according to a report. Spurs pursuing midfielder amid Bissouma uncertainty. Bissouma has fallen down the pecking order this season, with the midfielder remaining on the bench throughout Monday night's 2-1 defeat at home to Nottingham Forest, and there have been suggestions Tottenham could look to cash in this summer. The same report details that Rodrigo Beninker's future may also be in doubt, given that Ange Postecoglou is unhappy with his options in the middle of the park, which means at least one new midfielder may need to be brought. Versatile Manchester City gem Nico O'Reilly is one of the latest players to be shortlisted, although it may be difficult to prize the youngster away from the reigning Premier League champions, and there are other options in mind. Related, Tottenham very keen on sensational forward as Levy prepares £50 million plus bid. Spurs have been closely monitoring an attacker, and they now look set to launch a transfer swoop. Como's Nico Paz and Eintracht Frankfurt's Hugo Larsson are also well-liked, with the latter player now considering a move to North London, despite interest from Man City, in what could be viewed as a boost for Spurs. Tottenham are clearly looking at options from far and wide, with a report from Caught Offside revealing they have now joined the race for Sporting CP's Morten Jolmand, who is attracting attention due to his technical and leadership skills. Manchester United and Arsenal are also keen on Jolmand, and the Dane has an €80 million, £69 million release clause in his contract, although Sporting may consider bids of €50 million to €60 million, £43 million to £52 million this summer, at which point they could look to cash in. Spurs are now looking to submit an opening offer below the 25-year-old's release clause, as they continue to run the rule over potential replacements for Bissouma. Intelligent, Jolmand impressing in Portugal. Tottenham's hopes of reaching next season's Champions League were boosted after booking their place in the Europa League semi-final last week, and scout Ben Maddinson believes the sporting maestro is capable of playing as a 6 or 8 or a side in Europe's elite competition. Not only that, but Maddinson describes the central midfielder as defensively intelligent and capable of reading the game to a high level, which is underlined by the number of tackles and interceptions he made in the Champions League this season. The Denmark international has been a key player for title-chasing Sporting CP this season, showcasing his leadership abilities by captaining the Portuguese side, and his defensive competence suggests he could be a solid signing for Tottenham. Of course, it is by no means a guarantee that Jolmand would be able to make the step up to the Premier League, but his displays for Sporting in the Champions League indicate he is capable of performing at the highest level.